3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading, this intuitive message for Halle Bailey. I forgot the last name that fast. So this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes it's here, it's hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. All right, so I'm doing this reading because something else was in the middle of the day. There has been like this mention that she is pregnant. So let's just see what the cards say. I will say this. There's this energy. You know, songs come to my mind. But I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't ever buy me nothing. You better call Tyrone. Call him. I can hit that. Call. I can hit that though. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. I know, Spirit. Call him. But you can't use my phone. I be having so much fun. Okay, anyways. So, spiritually, Spirit is acknowledging that there is an energy of her lazing around. Inertia, false start, non-response, no response, and disinterest. And so she is leaning on Spirit, but with this lazy body, black, she is protected. But this is also a little pregnancy card. So let's just continue to see what Spirit says. Subconsciously, she is going to try to get away from things. Maybe do like a vacation. Now, if this is not an energy of expectance, then this could just be an energy of things just being so heavy and weighing upon her that she needs to get away, get away, get away, get out. Okay. Maybe a little tropical vacation, but there is water sign element. So this energy does make her emotional, or she herself could be a water sign. But what's the rush? Waiting, inspired action only. Trust and relax and allow the flow. Spirit is saying, though, there's something that you're not being honest about and you need to have a moment of truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is in the area of passion, of love. So you need to be truthful about this passionate love, okay? This friendship, this appreciation, devotion, worthiness, careful, playful, teasing, and caring, okay? Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. What is the energy with Halle and DDG? Why is this card over? That ain't right. Ooh. Ooh. So Spirit is acknowledging that there's an energy of aftermath, fuck love on the surface. Subconsciously, this is because somebody has some very deadly words. They can say stuff that is just so hurtful. So scorn, someone is resentful after facing many failed relationships. And then we have deadly words, arguments, hurtful words being said in a heated argument. This could be her saying it to him or him saying it to her. It feels like her saying it to him. Did she cuss you out, DDJ? Okay, then is it DDG? Okay, and then in the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is there is some unfinished business. Uh-oh. Now, what would cause them to have some unfinished business? A past relationship may resurface and a reconciliation is possible. Okay, so let's see what Spirit wants me to know moving in love and light. Split the deck. Because there have been some magical moments. Hot like fire. Enjoying the single life. Traveling, celebrations, events, dating, and or enjoying one's own company. So there's some unfinished business, but somebody is like, I really enjoy being by myself. Lord. And somebody said they free to go. They can do what they want to do. There's nothing holding them back. They are free to go. You are dismissed. Okay. What is the energy for Halle Bailey? Current energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right. We do got peaks of joy. And look at this person is like jumping off of the cliff, making me feel like the Fool card, like starting over or just beginning a new journey. Okay, your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and even in events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So Spirit wants her to continue to resonate in that energy, but it does feel like she's going to start a new adventure, start a new joyous, I just gotta keep saying adventure, peak in life. Okay, what's the tea with Halle? Thank you, Spirit. Halle Bailey, keeping a promise, a promise ring. Subconsciously, the diamond girl born to shine. So she's keeping a promise about being a diamond girl and born to shine. Now that's interesting. And in the middle of the deck, there's something in her life that is very toxic. And this does have to do with family time. Interesting. And this does have to do with attracting moths. Moths. Well, that's interesting because the question is about her supposedly being pregnant. And we get this toxic, this family time. But see, that's giving me an energy of Halle Weird, that family. Because if you're into my readings, you already know that's a whole, it's a whole nother story. But Halle Bailey, in regards to her being pregnant, what's the tea? I hate nothing about you on the surface. She is venting and talking about her issues when it comes to love. And in the middle of the deck, there's something of her that is insecure, but she is going to be setting the record straight about this issue around pregnancy. She is a great actor, and she is putting on a show. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Halle Bailey and DDG. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging that she's still hanging around him still. But look a little like the princess and the frog. Subconsciously, the vibe ain't right. She already knows. It's time to pull back. She said the vibe ain't right. In the middle of that, she's crying. They're going through an emotional retrograde, and she is ready to slap someone. She does feel like she's been tipped over in this tide. But she is saying that she's moving forward. Now, there's water sign energy, water sign element. It does make her very emotional around this. But Spirit is saying that she's playing him, and she said, look, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Girl, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Spirit is also acknowledging that he has bad breath. Does he have something going on with his breath? Could be like the lower gut. Get that checked out. All right. Halle Bailey, current energy is the divine feminine in reverse. Insecurity. Second time we hear that. Needy, naive, bitter, butch, infertility. Victim mentality, negative self-talk, jealousy, overly emotional, self-sacrificing, and gossip. There's a lot of gossip going on around her right now. Halle Bailey, current energy. Two of Swords in the air sign. So she's thinking a lot. Could be air sign energy. But she's got a tough decision to make. She's at a crossroads. She's facing her fears. There's some denial, but she doesn't really want to accept the truth. We have the Fool card. So there has been some carelessness about this crossroad, this indecision. And it does leave her in a lack of direction. And she also feels very stupid. I do see some baby footprints here and the baby as well. In the middle of the deck, she is acknowledging that there has been, she's going to come to some kind of conflict resolution, harmony and success with the Five of Wands in the area of passion, but also in the area of work. Okay, so what is this energy about Halle Bailey being pregnant? What's the energy about Halle Bailey being pregnant? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we do get the Emperor in reverse, so lack of father figure, poor planning, and abuse of power. Subconsciously with the Three of Swords, this energy is leaving her feeling like trauma, heartbreak, loneliness, grief, and crying. And in the middle of the deck with the Ace of Wands, she is trying to be creative, fun, have willpower, projects, and desire. The Emperor in reverse is leaving her with heartbreak, loneliness, grief, trauma, and crying. The Ace of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So she's trying to be creative around this energy, but it's already created a broken home, a lack of security, and a dysfunctional family. Now we have the King of Wands again coming through, and Spirit is just acknowledging that this is a natural leader. He's very charismatic. He takes control. He's bold. He makes daring decisions, but there's an energy of him feeling like there's failure, no reward, and her feeling like even his energy, failure, no reward, and a lack of confidence with the Six of Wands. Fire sign energy, chaotic, but very passionate. And this is because this person is lazy, easily distracted, and boring. And they came together from the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, a non-conformist energy, a mature woman, social butterfly, down to earth, a great mother, and she's very luxurious, has a lot of money. Yeah, this, you got yourself in a little mess, got yourself in a tangled web. You better be careful, because this mature woman is focusing on her deadbeat baby daddy. He boring, and he got some broken promises as well. There's a lot of reckless energy around this. What feels like a triangle, Haley. Feels like a triangle. Acknowledging that you was reckless with a lack of self-control, and then to just excess. So you got caught up. They're trying to cut at that good girl image that you have. And this might be tea on the streets. This might be the gossip for real. With the Temperance card in reverse, very emotional. It could be a water sign. And this is why you feel stuck. This is why you feel like a hangman in this situation. You have a lack of direction. So the second time we hear that, I need to let go, a need for release, waiting on the best solution and contemplation. Spirit is acknowledging that you are ignoring red flags, and there will be a confession, and you are going to feel outsmarted with the Seven of Swords, air sign energy, thinking a lot. But Spirit said acknowledge that the worst is over. You're learning from the past, but some things are beyond repair with the Ten of Swords, thinking a lot, air sign energy, and that this is a lot to do with marrying for money or a family feud, and even creating a huge debt. You know, this DDG relationship is starting to feel, and I've always said this just from my energetic readings, that it was not real, for one. But for two, now the energy is saying like it is to mask another relationship. And they do that in Hollywood. They have two people over here to hide what's happening with the other people. And it's just, I don't know why. It's just a download. It just feels odd. It feels weird, but it ain't my business. Okay. So what's the energy between DDG and Halle Bailey? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Wands, they're being creative. They're doing projects. Subconsciously, someone's claiming their power and seeking freedom and leaving this bad situation. And this is because in the middle of the deck, somebody was reckless with a lack of self-control, excess. This card came up before. Somebody is fooling around. fooling around. What's next for Halle Bailey? See, Two of Swords comes back out again. Air sign energy, thinking. You're at a crossroad. Tough decision needs to be made. You need to face your fears. Denial, not accepting the truth. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Again, here we go. Trying to be creative in the area of passion and business. Thank you, Spirit. Willpower, projects, and desire. But with the Six of Cups, we see a baby here. Childhood. She's having some homesickness. Thinking of the past. Wanting to reunite with family because she needs support at this time. Okay. Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck. What you want to say? Spirit said that she is going to be overcoming challenges that have been presented by the Emperor in reverse. These challenges are creating trauma, heartbreak, loneliness, grief, and crying. And this is due to her ignoring red flags, confession, outsmarted. Y'all saw me shuffle the deck. They came right back out with the Seven of Swords. And this is leaving her in an energy of feeling stuck, needing to let go, but there's a lack of direction. Fourth time we hear a need for her to release, waiting on the best solution and contemplation, because she was being reckless with moving with like a lack of self-control and excess with the Temperance card in reverse. Reclaiming her power, freedom, and leaving a bad situation was the only way that she could get out of this. So she has to go through what is called a tower moment, which is going to be very visible to everyone. It's going to be radical change, major loss, disaster, chaos, pain, and listen, I don't know how else to say this, but this isn't, she had to get out of this situation. Is she pregnant? We're about to sit back and let the universe do what the universe does. But she has a financial mess for sure. And there's an energy of loss and poor financial decisions. So they're going to try to cut away at this cookie cutter image. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It does feel like there could possibly be a pregnancy. But maybe it's a pregnancy that's an energy of a child that's coming. Is she acknowledging her pregnancy? It doesn't. Let's get this pregnancy deck out. Because she had been pregnant. Is she still pregnant? Halle Bailey and her pregnancy, supposed pregnancy, alleged pregnancy. What's the T? Like, talk to me. All right. She is Lady Venus, so she is extremely fertile. This could be legit, you guys. On the bottom of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging with the baby girl. In the middle of the deck, she needs to be careful because she will experience a lot of stress around this, and it's equaling pre-eclampsia. Spirit is saying, don't give up on me. I'm coming when I'm ready. You've always been ready for me, but I can't come until it's time for me too. And then Spirit is acknowledging that she's having some pregnancy complications, hence why we see this pre-eclampsia. This is very, you know what I always say, now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.